If I was to be granted a wish, I would want to write books that make an impact in life, that have an element of transformative change without being preachy. I was born in Kabale, and it's the greenest part of Uganda. It could be the greenest part in Africa, or maybe even in the whole world. Yeah. But it's very green, and it has rolling hills and mountains. It's very beautiful and has a calming effect. And it's everything you plant there grows. Beauty inspires me and drives me to create something and to find something creative. At the same time, people fascinate me in a sense that when I listen to them, when I interact to people, I am encouraged to face life, to face its challenges, and to find its joys too. So people become my drive as well as the things in this world, nature, rivers, mountains, lakes, the mammal. Yes. Give Me Room to Move My Feet is my poetry, the new collection that's coming out. And I'm publishing it in Dakar. It will be my third collection. It has 100 poems. And some of the poems in Give Me Room to Move My Feet were written here when I'm in Dakar and popping in. Some of the poems, I wrote them when I was home in Uganda by the River Nile. And now their poems are written by the Atlantic. So I like to feel and to think that the rivers and the water bodies are always a good influence in my work. And I'm looking forward to having this book because this is the land of Senghor, and when you're in Uganda, in East Africa, you read a lot about Senegal and the writers from here, the land of Ousmane Sembène, the land of Mariam Abba. So I feel a lot of pride and joy that my book is coming out in Dakar, the land where the writers that I admire wrote their own works, and it's like continuing the tradition, continuing the link, and finding the link with other writers. My heartbeat is poetry. It's poetry. It's like every time I come across a good poem or I write a poem, I feel like a child discovering a new toy. And it doesn't matter how many poems I read, it doesn't matter how many poems I write, so long as poetry is there, it's really my heartbeat. Yes, Popengin reminded me so much of home. It wasn't that green. In fact, there was no greenness because I came at a time when it was dry and it hadn't rained. But the peace, the serenity of the place, and the residence itself, it was run by Aikwe Ama, who lives there and who was our mentor. And we were 4 people there to learn how to write, the technicalities of the writing craft. There's a cliff in Popingen, which I really liked, and I would go there, and because I wanted something that again connects with home, talk of mountains and hills inspiring me. So I would go to the cliff and look out the sea and really feel the beauty of the land, the beauty of the place. And then I would go back to the computer lab and start writing. It's a place that is really quiet, and if anybody in Senegal wants to write, it's one of those places you can go to and really have your story written, because you won't have the busy life or the distractions of Dakar. My name is Mildred Barya, and my middle name Kichoncho means gift in my mother tongue.